It's Rakita here from RakitaNicole.com. I want to show you guys a tutorial on how to apply a pattern that you created in Adobe Photoshop and apply it to a vector image in Adobe Illustrator. Um, so um, this is, I created a little header with Rakita Nicole, tagline, everybody's home girl. I like to think that I am. So I wanted to apply a pattern to the Rakita Nicole text. So I'm going to go to Photoshop. I created this pattern for a client, but I'm going to use this for tutorial purposes. But I think it's easier to create a pattern like this in Photoshop with brushes and stuff like that. And I wanted to apply this to my client's text. So and still have that vector image. So first we would have to do is save this image. And so you go to Save As. And I saved it as pink pattern PNG. And so you got to make sure down here it says PNG. Save. Replace. Okay. So there's two ways to go about this. So I'm going to show you the first way. So let's go back to here. So to get my pattern to Adobe Illustrator, one way you can do it is go to File, Open, and I'm going to open that pink pattern. And right now it's selected. You know, it's the border. It has this blue border showing that it's selected. So I'm going to do Command C if you have a Mac, Control C for PC users, or you can go to Edit, Copy. And so I'm going to go to Edit, Paste, and voila, there's my pattern that I want to use. So I want to be able to apply this pattern to my text. So in order to do that, I have to drag this to my patterns panel. And this creates a pattern swatch for me. And so while I have Rakita Nicole selected, I'm going to click on the pattern that I want to use. Don't want to use that. Definitely don't want to use that. I want to use the pattern that I created. And voila, there's the pattern that I created in Photoshop, applied to the vector image in Adobe Illustrator. And so you can delete this if you wanted to, because once you save this as your vector image or Illustrator file, your pattern will still be here saved. So you can unapply it, or it will always be there in your swatches panel. Another way you can do it, and this is what I love about the Adobe Creative Suite, you can drag and drop images and throughout their applications. So a quicker way you can do it is go back to Photoshop, press Select All, and then drag the image into the Illustrator window. And there's your pattern. And then, like I said, you can drag it over here to your swatches panel. And then I'm going to delete that. And voila, you have a pattern that you created in Adobe Photoshop, and you can still apply it to your Illustrator image. You can do this with glitter. Like I have some glitter patterns that I like to use, so I can easily save this, open it and save it into Illustrator and apply it to my vector image if I wanted a glitter pattern for this text. So like I said, to me, it's easier to create patterns like this in Photoshop and then convert it to Illustrator, so you don't have to put the images back on Photoshop and then you have to scale it again. So I hope this helped, and so stay creative. And if you have any questions, comment in the comment section of the blog. Thank you guys.